In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this presentation using Canva. Okay, before we make the video, we got to make the circle, and you got to do that by creating a PNG. So go to custom size and you can select 1920 by 1080. You start by going to elements. Then we're going to go to frames and type in quarter circle. Now drag the shapes on. Now you're going to select all the shapes, and then you're going to grab here and you're going to rotate about 45 degrees. Now upload your images, and now you're going to drag them on. So grab one and drag it on. And you're going to double click, and you're going to rotate this and get it lined up like you want it. Then we're going to highlight it again, select it, and we're going to rotate this. Now we're going to drag on another image, double click, rotate, get it lined up. Now select it all again, rotate, drag the next one on, double click, rotate, get it lined up, select all again, rotate, and drag it on. Now go to elements, and then go to shapes. Then we're going to choose a line. And what we're going to do is, let's change the color to white. And then we're going to change the size, the stroke weight. Let's move it up to about 20. You hit Control D to duplicate. Now back to shapes, choose a circle. Make this bigger. Let's put it in the middle. Let's change the color to white. Now we're going to download this. Go up to Share, Download, Download as a PNG. Click Download. Okay, now we're going to create the video, create a design, go to Videos, click Landscape Video. Now upload your image, and then once you have it uploaded, we're going to drag it on. And we want this size here, keep this small like this, because it's going to be easier to work with if it's smaller. You don't want to grab the edges here and change the size because we want it to be a wheel. So don't change the size there, but we're going to grab the corner and drag it out to make it bigger. So get it the size you want it. And then what we're going to do is we'll end up turning it like that. So get the one that you want on top. They go in the order that you want. Okay, with this selected here, remove the background. Now we're going to go to Edit. Go to Shadows. Glow. Change the size to 5. Move the intensity all the way up. Okay, now we're going to add the first image. So drag on the first image. Resize it. Then we're going to go up to Edit. Go to Blur. Whole image. Let's make the intensity 50. Close that. We're going to go up to Position, Layers, and then we're going to move this down behind it. Now we're going to drag on the next image. Now we're going to do the same thing. Go up to Edit. Go down to Blur. Whole image. Make this 50. Close that. Go up to Position and move this down. Now click on this again. We're going to turn it again. Now let's drag on the next one. Now come down here and we're going to add a blank page, 2 blank pages, and then on the second one, we're going to go up to Elements, Graphics, type in Gradient Shadow. So we're going to drag this one on. And we're going to turn it 90 degrees. Okay, now we're going to add text. Drag on text. And this is your first one here. Let's change the color. Let's change the font. Just pick whichever one you want. We're going to duplicate this. And then we're going to add in the description. Now let's click on the text and we'll go up to Effects, Lift, turn up intensity, do the same thing with this one. Now let's add 3 more blank pages. And just like we did for this, we're going to add the text for these 3 pages. Okay, so now I have all 4 made: Paris, Tokyo, London, and New York. And you can see that we have them in the right order. So we have Paris and Tokyo, then London and New York. Okay, so we're going to start with the first slide. And what we're going to do is, so now we're going to go here and we're going to put these together and click group. Now they're grouped together. And we're going to move this to the first. And now we're going to do the same thing with this group and then drag it over. Group and drag it over. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to drag each of these over. So click and hold it down and drag this over and just go over so far that it's just barely on the edge there. And now let's grab the next one and drag it over. Now we're going to go up to position, layers, and we're going to make all of these, let's make these transparent. Make them all transparent except for the first one. So the first one's Paris. We need to find Paris. There's Paris. Let's start with that one right there. Now hold down Shift and we're going to click on each one of these. You're right click and click duplicate. Now click and hold down and we're going to drag this down over here. Okay, sometimes when you duplicate, the slide's off a little bit, and you can see this one here, it's not quite in the right spot. So what you can do is you can go on, let's click on this here and we'll go to position. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on that slide, and that's the one that's off right there. See, it's off right there. So the way you can move it, easily move it, is I would remember where this is. So it's like right above this one here, and bring it up to the top so we can easily grab it. So put it right there. Now we're going to grab this and we're going to move it over and put it in the right place. And then we can bring it back down. And it goes right there, right above that one. So that's how you can fix that. Okay, now we're going to click on this one here and we're going to drag it back. Click on this and turn it to the next one. Now let's go to layers, position. Now this one here, we're going to change the transparency. So now we go to this one here, and we're going to bring it out. Bring this one out. All right, just as we did before, hold down Shift. Right click, duplicate. Grab and drag this down here. Okay, now turn the wheel. Bring this one back. Click on this one here. Turn down the transparency. So click on this one. Transparency. Turn it up. On that one and drag it over. Now again, hold down Shift. Right click, duplicate. We're going to drag these over. Click on the wheel. Let's turn it to the last one here. Click on this one. Drag it back. Click on this one. Drag it over. Click on this image. Change the transparency. Click on this one. Turn up the transparency. We can delete this last page here. Click on the first one here. Right click, add transition, match and move. Duration, let's turn it all the way up. Apply between all scenes. And if you want, you can change the length. So this is 5 seconds. This 5 seconds, this is too long. So let's go ahead and make it 3 seconds. Okay, so here it is. So this is how you make this presentation using Canva. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.